Most people won't truly understand this lesson until they achieve everything they've ever wanted. They won't realize it until they get that promotion and discover the career isn't for them, or until they're with their dream partner and realize the relationship isn't what they truly desire. They won't understand until they buy that massive house and feel the emptiness inside. If you're in your 20s, here's my advice. First, build your assets in a specific order. I became a millionaire at 26. And now at 30, my net worth is in the multi-millions, making me financially free. This happened for two reasons. First, I started a business that generated over 10 million Canadian dollars in its lifetime. But more importantly, I learned about the different types of assets in life and prioritized them correctly. Many young people rush to build financial capital, thinking that saving and investing alone will make them rich. But unless you're a trust fund baby or come from wealth, if you're from a lower or middle-income family like I was, you need to play a different game. You need to understand the different types of leverage and build those up before focusing on financial capital. The first type of capital you should build is intellectual capital. This means investing in yourself, your skills, knowledge, and learning. For example, at 16, I spent $12 on my first personal development book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It changed my life, improved my relationships, and opened doors for me. Today, there are even more resources, books, podcasts, YouTube videos, that can expand your knowledge. If you don't have money, start with free resources. Once you start earning, invest in courses or mentors to fast-track your growth. The goal is to become valuable to the marketplace. Once you've built intellectual capital, you can focus on social capital. It's hard to build a strong network without intellectual capital. As you grow your skills, find ways to help others. For me, this meant mentoring, offering services, and eventually starting a YouTube channel where I shared everything I learned. You don't need to be a YouTuber to do this. Even in a 9-to-5 job, going above and beyond can get you noticed by upper management. A strong network brings opportunities faster and easier. Next is human capital, which is crucial if you want to build a business or pursue a specific project. Human capital is about recruiting others to help you scale. Once I built my YouTube channel and brand, it became easier to find talent. People wanted to work with me. If you don't have money, strong social capital can help you attract human capital more affordably. After building intellectual, social, and human capital, you'll naturally have more financial capital than others your age. This is where you can make life-changing money. Without these other forms of capital, saving $10,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 won't have the same impact. But if you invest in yourself first, you can fast-track your way to 100,000, 500,000, or even $1 million. With that, you can invest in real estate or the stock market, creating a much larger impact on your wealth. My second piece of advice is to work hard for everything you want. Achieve your goals sooner rather than later, because the sooner you get what you want, the sooner you will realize what truly matters. There's a quote I love. We have two lives. The second begins when we realize we only have one. Even though I made millions in my 20s and checked all the boxes, it wasn't until I had everything that I realized none of it truly mattered. This epiphany allowed me to live a more meaningful life. I'm grateful I learned this in my 20s. Building those forms of capital made me successful on paper and helped me realize what truly matters. Not the house, the designer bags, the car, or the money. To reach this realization requires privilege, and the sooner you can create that privilege for yourself, the sooner you can find peace and live the life you want. Thanks to my hustle in my 20s, I now have the freedom to make YouTube videos as a hobby, spend time with family and friends, and enjoy life while I'm still young. This is a privilege, and if you want it sooner, Work hard to achieve your goals and learn these lessons early. I know some people will disagree, saying you should live mindfully and meaningfully right now. And I hope you can. But for most people, they won't learn this lesson until they've achieved everything they thought they wanted, until they get the promotion, the dream partner, the big house, or the money, and realize it doesn't fulfill them. The sooner you understand this, the better. Finally, remember that everything is a projection. This video, my beliefs, my experiences, they're all projections. What's true for me doesn't have to be true for you. I wish I had understood this sooner. As someone who shares my life online, I've learned to discern other people's opinions. If someone doesn't like you, it doesn't diff. If someone doesn't like you, it doesn't define you. If someone criticizes you, you can choose to take it or let it go. Understanding this brings mental peace. Stop idolizing others. In my 20s, I had a lot of fangirl energy. I idolized people older or more successful than me, and even material possessions. But I've learned you can respect and admire something without devaluing yourself or giving away your power. Back then, I gave my power away too easily.